All right, everyone. Today I want to talk about stress. Not specifically the type of stress where, like, oh man, I've had a hard day at work, or I've got like a pressure deadline or something like that, where you're just under stress, or you're trying to pay your bills or whatever that everybody lives with. I'm talking about stress and how it relates to the way your body feels. Now, before I went and saw this doctor, I never really considered myself someone that was under any stress. I'm pretty laid back. I have a good time. I don't get stressed out. I don't worry about stuff. I'm just pretty laid back. But my body was under a tremendous amount of stress dealing with all these combatants or all this multi-stimulus that was coming in from all these different angles from me. Stuff I was eating, stuff I was coming in contact with every day that had a little sensitivity to, but my body was on such high alert and so stressed out that the smallest little thing would set it off. And one of the things that they told me was I needed to work on a way to relieve stress. And so for me, I like to get up in the morning and go exercise. Puts my body under stress. That was one thing they said I needed to continue doing, but it would be beneficial if I could do it and then also relax, learn how to relax, stretch out, relax at the same time. And so just kind of slowing down, not my pace, but just kind of relaxing, breathing, controlled breathing. He talked about meditation and, like acupuncture and all those things that they wanted to try with me, or like getting a counselor and have them work on how to be less stressful in your life, not worry so much. But I'm not the type of person that worries about anything. So what I've done for stress is I just relax, hang out. I might watch movies or whatever. Or I make some food and then I enjoy eating that. And I just take the time to be present in that moment. And that's really been a big help for me, is just being present, not thinking about the future. And I certainly don't care about the past because it's the past and I can't do anything about it. And not planning for the future real heavy, which may sound irresponsible, but I'm just saying, like, day to day, in your day to day moments, and what can control or help with less stimulus is if your body can relax. It'll still come into contact with those things, but if it's not on high alert, then it's the same thing. Whatever vibe you're putting out, it's kind of like having a dog. For us, our dog, she was a rescue. I rescued her. She was 4 years old when I got her, roughly, and she had been feral for many years, not really socialized. They had bred her out a lot. She had a lot of litters, but she was also physically beaten up a lot. She had a lot of puncture wounds and stuff like that. Maybe 20 pounds lighter than she should have been when I got her. And, for us, dealing with her and her being afraid of anything, a leaf blew across the street and she was terrified. And she didn't know how to wag her tail. I had to teach her how to wag her tail. But with her, we had to maintain, like, we were in control and we were confident, because she was so used to being not in control and fearful, but she copied us. If we were in control, then she would just follow right along. She just settled in and she was less stressful or less stressed out. And her, I don't want to say bowel movements, but that's where it showed up the most, was how solid her poop was in the yard. I could tell how stressed out she was. And her body language, tail being tucked, she was afraid and stressed out. She just had these gigantic eyes, like, I don't know what's going on, stuff in her life. But as we became more or less and less stressed out, walking with her on the street, if I'm not stressed out and my body's not, I just like put myself in this zone where I'm just relaxed and I'm in control and I'm the boss, and I'm going for a walk and she gets to come with me. It put her in a state of less stress and she wasn't reactive. She just hung out, looked up at me for instruction, and I give her, sit, lay down, let's go run or whatever. And it worked for her. And so here it is, she's almost 9 now, and she, because of her abuse, she's mentally maybe like 4 or 5 months old. she still acts very much like a puppy, which is great because she's funny. She does all sorts of really silly stuff. But that's my point, is if you can come into your situation where you're not stressed out, you're confident, you're in control of it, you're the boss, kind of adopt that kind of an attitude. I know it sounds like maybe far-fetched, but it works. It works. And your body will respond to where you set your mind. They say that the mind's pretty powerful that way. And that's true. You can make yourself sick if you think about it enough. You can also declare yourself well, and you'll be well, barring like broken legs or some serious actual illness. But a lot of people, their illnesses are in there just because it's just wrapping around in there, and their body's just, that's how it reacts. It makes them sick so they can crash and sleep and slow it down. So if you can learn how to, like I've had to learn how to like slow it down and not go through these up and down, like a tetherball just swinging around back and forth, and just come back into balance, but mentally be focused in that, it definitely helps. It definitely will help your intestinal issues, your allergy issues, and stuff like that. I mean, some things, histamines that you deal with, that your body releases based on things you're actually allergic to, can't really help that at that point. But getting tested, definitely. Functional medicine is not just shots and supplements and pills and prescriptions and stay away from this food and stay away from that food. It's also your whole body. It's holistic. You need to relax your mind, relax your body, and just carry yourself through the day, because let's face it, life's way more fun if you're not stressed out. And it should be fun. We have 24 hours to enjoy every single day, and not every day is guaranteed. So, make the most of it without being stressed. See you in the next one.